Hi guys, it's Mika Martinez, and in this video, I'm going to talk about why most SEOs are wrong about blog content and what they don't seem to understand about blog content. If you don't know who I am a Shopify SEO expert. I've been in the SEO industry for over 6 years now. I worked on over 200 plus projects, and I've helped scale some of them to over 7 figures in annual revenue. So let's get to the video. So most SEOs are wrong about blog content, especially right now. Right now, they seem to have lessened the value of blog content in their eyes because Google AI is answering a lot of these informational keywords now, or informational queries. And it's like much more difficult to drive traffic to blog content or even rank blog content because of Google AI, right? Or even Reddit outranking you. What they fail to understand is that there is still value in blog content, and a lot of value in that you actually need to have blog content. So do Shopify stores need a blog? Short answer is yes. Number one, you can still rank your blog content. Yeah, of course, it's a little bit more difficult now. You have to compete with Reddit, you have to compete with AI, but you can still rank your blog content. That's still possible, right? Number two, blog content, if you do rank your blog content, it is still a powerful tool to drive additional revenue, whether you embed direct CTAs to your products within your blog posts like this, or whether you collect emails and nurture leads through an email sequence or email marketing, right? And the last thing is like, yeah, you can run retargeting ads as well, right? Like if someone lands on your site, for example, in this case, like if they Google types of juicers, they land on your site, they're probably interested in buying a juicer. So you can run retargeting ads and eventually nurture them and they end up buying a juicer, right? But this last thing is what most SEOs actually fail to understand, right? Blog content improves the rankings of shopping pages via internal linking and topical authority. So, previously the goal was to rank, well, not really previously, but, some SEOs think or seem to think that the goal is to actually rank the blog content like here and hope that the blog content drives additional revenue. What they fail to understand is that blog content, improves the rankings of your shopping pages via internal linking and topical authority, right? Number one, internal linking. Internal not only helps guide readers to your shopping pages, like if the blog content ranks, but they also pass link juice, improving the rankings of those shopping pages. So you don't need the blog content to rank really well to pass that link juice, right? So even if your blog content is on like the second page, it doesn't get much clicks, doesn't get much impressions, it actually still helps the rankings of your shopping pages via internal linking and topical authority, right? Topical authority is about completely and comprehensively covering a topic to such an extent that search engines view your site as the authority or expert on that topic. And yeah, again, you don't need your blog content to rank in the top 3, right? Of course, you need it would be great if it ranked in the top 3. It'll drive additional traffic, right? It drive additional revenue, but you don't need it to be in the top 3 to show the search engine that you are an authority on that topic, right? The perfect example is if you want to rank a collection page on cold pressed juicers, one collection page isn't enough to build authority and topical relevance for search engines. You need to cover everything related to cold pressed juicers, right? You need to write blog posts about how to make cold pressed juice. Are cold pressed juices healthy? Why is cold pressed juice better, etc., etc. And it doesn't matter if these articles aren't ranking in the top 3. Again, even if they're in the 5th page, they are still going to improve your topical authority, and they are still going to, power up your shopping pages, right? I think that's the main thing that a lot of SEOs are not understanding or they're overlooking. Just because you can't rank in the top 3 for a certain blog post doesn't mean you shouldn't write content around it or write content about it. Because yeah, number one, ranking your blog content is nice, driving additional revenue is nice. But when it comes to e-commerce SEO, the goal is to rank your shopping pages. Majority of your revenue will come from ranking your shopping pages. And it's not enough to just publish the shopping pages and optimize the shopping pages for SEO. You need to publish blog content, and a lot of blog content at that, internally link them together and internally link them to your shopping pages and really, establish that topical authority in your niche or industry. So next, I hope that's clear. Next, I want to show you an example actually of basically this at work in the real world, right? Like these are all good conceptually, but when you see how powerful it is, when you see an example of how powerful this can actually be, then you'll realize, okay, like I should keep publishing blog content. I should publish a lot of blog content, right? So the example I want to show you is the soapery. They sell essential oils, right? And you can see they're getting around, probably much more than this. This is probably understated, but around 50,000 organic visitors a month through SEO. And a lot of that is to their product pages, collection pages, right? They rank number one for essential oil, banana oil, carrier oils, vitamin E oil. So a lot of collection and product pages, right? They rank really well for that. And they get around 50,000 visitors a month through these shopping pages, which is really good, right? Because the goal for e-commerce SEO is to rank your shopping pages, to drive traffic to these shopping pages, because majority of your revenue, around 80% or even more, will come from ranking these shopping pages. But what people fail to see is that they have a ton of blog content. They have 120 pages of blog content. And how much traffic does that blog content, drive per month? Less, or around 5% of that 50,000 visitors a month, right? But that's 128 pages, driving just less than 3,000 visitors a month. But why do they continue to do it, right? Why do they continue publishing blog posts? Why do they continue publishing blog posts when they aren't even ranking or they aren't even driving much traffic? Why? Because of this, right? It improves the rankings of their shopping pages via internal linking and topical authority. And that's why they're doing it. And if you open any of these shopping pages, these blog posts, you can see exactly how they're doing it, okay? Yeah, so they have the blog posts here. You can see that they are very strong when it comes to internal linking. They link to every single product they mention in the blog post, right? So every product page they have, right? And this isn't easy to do. It's like they have photos, they have unique images. These are not short articles, these are not short blog posts. And they publish over 100, according to this, 100 of these blog posts. And it's not driving much traffic. But the reason they're doing it is because they support the rankings of the shopping pages, which are actually more important, right? So not many people are actually reading this, but it's generating the topical authority needed to push the rankings of the shopping pages, right? They even interlink to other blog posts, right? So you can kind of see what they're doing here and then the strategy they're using, right? Yeah, very heavily internally linking to product pages. And you can see the result, right? Like the blog posts aren't ranking well. They're driving less, around 5% of the traffic. And their product pages are ranking really, really well. And, despite that, they're still pushing a lot of the blog content because, again, this works. This still works really well. And therefore, you should continue to publish blog content, even if they aren't ranking, because they do support the rankings of your shopping pages. And with regards to interlinking, I have a internal linking structure that I always go with. It's this. So you want to look for this. This is the strategy that I've used for my clients, and it works really well, right? Like you want to point a lot of these blog posts to the shopping pages that you want to rank, internally link the blog posts together, and ideally all of them point to the shopping page that you want to rank, right? Like this. I have a YouTube video, another YouTube video. I'm going over this, so I recommend you take a look at that. And yeah, if you want to, complete training on actually how to write blog content for Shopify or, any part of the Shopify SEO process, I have a school community. If the link to that should be in the description, if you want to join that. Basically have a full 15 plus module course on Shopify SEO. It's like A to Z of Shopify SEO, technical SEO, on-page SEO, off-page SEO, how to do basically the whole thing. If you're interested in that, there's a link in the description. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful. I hope this shed some light on the importance of blog content and actually helps you improve your website's rankings. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for listening. Cheers.